This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
We'll do a couple more and then we'll wrap this week up. Rad Eagle wants to know, was there ever a time when you got in the ring and it became a shoot?
Not really. No, there was, and I've said this before, there would be some guys occasionally that would come to TV and they would get booked, and maybe, the guy that broke them in the business and got them booked on TV, like Atlanta, we called it Atlanta TV in the old days, Georgia Championship Wrestling. If, there were guys that maybe had 5 matches or 4 matches or no experience. They had just went through some guy training them maybe for a couple of weeks, and maybe they hadn't had a first match, and they come out there and in most cases, I think they weren't trying to take advantage of the fact that now they're on TV, forget about their job that they've got, stacking lumber, which is their real life back at home. Now they're down here and they're going to get to wrestle on TV, and they get amped up, and, they get impossible to move around. Maybe they try to leg dive you, or they just completely blank out once they step inside the ring and realize, hey, I'm on national, if not worldwide television, I never felt that it was a guy that was in there trying to take advantage at my expense is that word I'm looking for. But when those guys, the only thing, that you could really do to calm them down is whack them pretty good. And I'm not saying hurt anybody. That's the last thing I've ever wanted to do. I never went to the ring to hurt anybody. And, it's just like getting a potato. You get potatoes from some of the most accomplished workers in the business. You let it go. But if that guy gives you another one in that same match and it's the same recklessness, you give him one back, because you got to let them know you're being reckless with my body. And that's what you would do with these guys. You would take them down and whack them a little bit and, just say, hey, relax, I don't want to take this any further. And that was not a conversation that happened. It was almost telepathic. And usually those guys would just relax and let you move them around and do what you had to do. But it was more being green and just not knowing than a guy, because that's just not good business. You don't slide in and turn something into a shoot. That TV time is meant to be a business transaction. You don't own that time. That time doesn't belong to you to go out and whatever your agenda is that day, get it fulfilled. You're there to be on that show and do what you're paid to do. So I never ran into any shoots in the ring, to be honest with you.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.